Hey boys, guess what?
What?
Does this look familiar?
Yes.
Yes, we're back to No Man's Sky. But this time, there is a new update called the Next Update, I think it was called. And it was supposed to be a really large update. And that was for the PC and PS4. But also, it just came out on the Xbox One for the first time. So, today we are playing No Man's Sky on the Xbox One. Now let me just jump out of this hyperdrive here. Here's the galaxy that I am in. I've started a new game on the Xbox One.
Everything looks familiar
Where's
from
the
the
world?
first
Oh,
game
there's
so
the world.
far.
There is my SkylanderNutts 004. That's our fourth planet I found. Oh great, I'm gonna get attacked, which I really don't want to do. This is an unknown moon I've not discovered. There is a moon I have discovered. I guess that's moon of SkylanderNutts 04. So just like before, you can name these things, right? So if I go into, not that, our menu of discoveries, I have been naming, as you can see, all of my planets, SkylanderNutts planets, except for this one because I wasn't thinking when I uploaded it. So we can rename and upload, and I think I'm going to call this
YouTube.
no, Sky.
Oh, that's all capitals.
I wish it would remember my name so I could just pick it. But SkylanderNutts. I want to do 004 for the planet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It looks like I named it 004. It should be 3 O's and a 4. See, I'm already screwing up the naming convention, so my whole whatever I was trying to do is not working very well.
Well, just name it SkylanderNutts V for video.
No, I was going to name it 004 Prime. And now that's probably not very good because I want it to know it's the moon. I'm using Prime. Matter of fact, maybe I should do Prime 1. I don't know. I'll just say that. Yeah, see, I renamed this planet's the 004. It should be 3 zeros and a 4. So I screwed that up. The solar systems I have is 001. Here's 002. I don't know. I'm bad at naming, so that's what I was doing there. Anyway.
I want to see a planet.
Yeah, you want to see a planet? Well, I need to gather some chromatic metal, which will be kind of cool to show you, but we're going to start at the space station. For the main part is I got a lot of cargo I think I need to sell and get rid of, so I have space to do some stuff. And you'll probably want to see the space station because it's changed. Everything about the game since we played it a long time ago for the first time on the PS4 has pretty much changed. It feels like I played a beta, a very unfinished copy a long time ago. I didn't have a problem with it like a lot of people did, but you know, I wasn't really looking for much as other people were. It was a nice chill experience then, and it was a little repetitive and kind of got old. They've sort of fixed that with lots of like quests, kind of a better story, if it's a story. I would say better progression. And so here we are arriving at our space station.
It's a green triangle.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of the shapes of things are the same. The alien...
This part's the same.
This part's kind of the same. There's a few things like this that are pretty much the same. But very many things are different, or at least slightly different. Multiplayer is supposed to be a thing now, and I actually saw somebody in my galaxy the other day. Actually landed next to me on a planet and was mining away. I don't know who it was, but just somebody not on my friend list.
Can you attack people?
I didn't try to attack them. That wouldn't be very nice, but
Hey, what
maybe.
species are these guys?
So here's the new space station layout. It is a little different than it was before.
It
It's
looks
more
like
open.
an actual space station.
Yeah, kind of. This is the Viking.
The Viking. I remember them from the first game.
Yeah, but they look pretty
And they
different.
talk in weird languages unless you do those one
Yep, I found some more of those things. They give a lot of directions. I don't have Mordite apparently for him. So he's gonna give me a place of interest. I wonder if it's another pod.
Signal detected.
Signal detected for...
Oh, come on. I kind of missed the voice acting.
Well, they never had voice acting.
Really? I thought they voice act that part.
No.
Never even got a signal detect that down. Like,
Anyway, I'm here to unload some cargo.
Hey.
Oh yeah, I gotta show something else off. Hang on, that's me.
You're an alien?
Yeah, I'll show that off here in a second. I like the first-person perspective, so that's what I'm playing in right now. But there is a new third-person perspective. That's a major update. Let me sell the changes, or sell my stuff. Dehydrogen, I need a lot. Nitrogen, I don't. Condensed carbon, I'm gonna need. Sodium nitrate, I might need. That stuff I might need. Magnetized ferrite I made. Okay, I don't know what this pyrite is, so let's sell that. More that I'm going to keep for now.
That's what I
Salvage
remember.
technology I'm going to keep for now. Wow, I hope I can sell some stuff.
You have a
Units
lot of
received.
units.
How do you
Yeah.
get oxygen?
Well, there's a whole new set of, like, materials, too. They've kind of
And dust?
expanded the materials. Some of them, yeah, ferrite dust. Some of them exist. Some of them have been renamed. There's not as many names, I think, of things that are hard to understand.
I don't know. But how do you get oxygen and dust? Like, you
Well, I
can't
need
mine
all
those.
this stuff. Uranium I'm going to get rid of. Navigation
remember
data
that.
I'll try to use. Yep, the computer voice is kind of the same. I'm going to use that in a second. Sodium. Alright, so actually not that much to get rid of. Let's organize inventory.
No.
I started with 24 slots. I think that's more than we started with way back when.
You started with 16.
16 last time?
Uh-huh.
My starship's pretty small. 16 of those. Navigational data and sodium is there. I think I'm going to sell my nitrogen. I don't need that. I can still move that to the starship.
You can have
That
one
I
more
can
slot.
I can get rid of. Carbon. Some of these are basic. Carbon you need to recharge almost everything.
Chromatic metal?
That's what we need right now. We need a lot of it. And you get that by refining something like copper. See, it says copper, cadmium, emerald, and indium. Funny, they used to have iridium. I wonder if they still do. But you refine this through a portable refinery, which I have. I have a blueprint analyzer, portable refiner. These you can take with you, and signal booster. All important things. We'll use those in a minute.
Which one do you use to collect oxygen things?
Oxygen you just collect off of plants.
Oh, plants give you oxygen.
Mhm.
I thought there was going to be some, like,
I thought you
air
had
sucker
to,
thing.
I thought you
sucks
had
in
to do
air.
like use like sodium or something.
Well, it's changed. Those things have changed. My pulse engine takes tritium, so I'm going to use some of that. I don't have any more. You can launch that. My launch thruster is gone. I'm going to use 2 of those, and now it's full. You can craft those. Oh, I got one here, Starship launch fuel. Let's see if I can craft one. To craft a Starship launch fuel, you'll need a metal plating. So I can craft that out of ferrum dust. And now I'm going to craft the Starship launch. Right there. It takes 25 dehydrogen and 1 metal plating. So
Do you also get dehydrogen from plants?
yeah, mining. Same kind of mining stuff. And then if I wanted to make another one, I don't have to do that. I can just hit the X button. There's some shortcuts. Of course, I don't have enough components. Whoops, I closed that too soon. So I want to move this. I can transfer. I can move and stack, and it'll stack on top.
Yeah, we used to be able to move things, but for some reason they couldn't stack.
Yeah, they added that in an update, and then they added more stuff like more stacking ability and stuff later. I'm going to transfer these to my ship.
What's that yellow thing that isn't like the
This?
rest of? Yeah.
That's a
Nitrogen. It's just reactive atmospheric gas, it says.
You get it
I
from
don't know what
plants.
I need it for yet. but I have it, so I'm probably gonna sell it because I think I can get more of it. I only want to keep the things I know I'm gonna need for things. So let's talk about what else I need. I have so here's the ship, right? Here's my general, 15 slots. You can see right here, general, but there's also a technology section now. So inside that is some more slots. These, you can only store technology. On the other ones, you can store goods or technology, right? So I have a hyperdrive, and our big problem right now is I've jumped one system away, used my free antimatter, but now I've gotten the recipe for antimatter, so I gotta make more so I can make more of the warp cells for fuel, okay? So the idea is to make antimatter, and let's see, can I do that here? No, I can only install technology. So if we want to look at the recipe, I just found the recipe for that. It's here. We need 25 chromatic metal and a bunch of condensed carbon. I already have some condensed carbon, that's why I'm keeping it, and we just need to make that chromatic metal, which means I need to go mine some copper. I think that's closest to me in one of these planets. Alright, let's sell the nitrogen and then let's
Wait, what
get
about
off.
your character?
Yeah, I'll show you that in a second.
Mr. Alien. I thought your characters were human.
You can be whatever you want. There's lots of customization options. Alright, I also need other things, but and let me show you my multi-tool real quick. Somebody gave me one for free. It was worth $1 million, $1.3 million I think, but I didn't have to pay for it because I helped them out. It had a whole bunch of damaged spots like this, right? It still does, really. This one will take 200 chromatic metal to open up a slot, make it look like that. This one takes 2 technology modules. I'm not really sure how to make those yet. I hope to figure that out soon because I'm going to need that. This is my land shaping tool. I got a scanner, mining beam, bolt caster. Some of that's the same.
Analyze vision. Oh yeah, that's the same.
Yeah, and I have a waveform recycler, which helps increase my scan radius.
What kind of gun is that?
It's a multi-tool.
Oh.
That's what we're talking here.
Oh.
This stuff is all part of this. It's a multi-tool. So I have the bolt caster, which is the one that shoots projectiles. So that's why it can shoot some things, but it's not very good at that. It's a class B. You can come over here. You can rename it if you want. It's called an electric molecule obstructor, which you can...
I want to call it normal gun.
I'll call it basic. It's not a gun, so I'm not going to call it a gun.
Blaster.
It's not a blaster, it's a tool.
Basic tool.
Yep, boring, because it is. But maybe I'll get one. So it has plus 8 damage. It's a B class. It's not bad. It's better than what I had, but the one I had only had 5 slots. So this is way better. Even if it takes me some time to fix it. Alright, so now let's go over somewhere else. Not here, not here. It's on the other side. Here is the portal back to my base, but I didn't build a portal on my base, so I can't go back there yet. That's something else we need to do. I do have the blueprints to do so. I think I need technology modules. Alright, so now we're going to run over to the other side of the base. Because now there's stuff over here. Before there wasn't. One of the things we have is this right here. This is our appearance modifier. So that's what I look like.
You look like alien.
I chose the traveler race. What does that mean? I don't know, because we didn't really have that race before. Here's Viking.
I guess
sure.
you could change it back, right?
Yeah, but it overwrites my settings. This is the anomaly. This is what you start as, kind of like a person. Gek.
Oh, I remember them.
And Korvax.
Ooh, I didn't even see a Korvax last time we played.
Yeah, some of them we didn't get to. But
And what about the other species?
that was all. Traveler is what we were. And there's some presets here. You can make them look lots of different ways.
Oh, that one looks like Robin.
Yeah, that's a lot of weird. Some robot, some fish-like. Whoa, that one's weird.
Do that one.
No.
Let's go to Viking and see how different these are too. I wish they had a random. So they look a little weird. I don't think it matters what you look like. They don't treat you better if you look like Viking. Maybe I'll stay at Viking since we're in a Viking sector.
No, don't use that. Use the last one.
This
Do
one?
that one. Yeah.
You like
use
that one?
That one looks nice.
Okay. Whoa, spinning the camera. There's a lot of bugs or defects, like spinning the camera like this goes behind the wall, and then you can't see your backpack, see? You can change the color to about anything. Alright, so that's that. Now I can also come down here into my utilities and change from toggle camera view, and you can play the game like this. So you can always see
That's how you run?
your character.
I want to see
so
how you
bad.
jetpack.
Huh?
Oh, it's just a simple jetpack and you look like you're falling.
Yep, so that's what it is. But I don't like that view, so I don't use that view.
And what about gestures? You can
So
do
if you
emotes?
see somebody, yep, you can do emotes like wave.
Like in Fortnite?
I don't know if it's like Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite you can do
Point.
like wave.
Thumbs up. It's kind of basic communication. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Help.
Help.
Need resources.
Someone just landed.
No, it's not a person.
Sit
Down. Just like all bases, things come and go, right? You'll know it's a person if they have a name over it. Like you see Minecraft, it's got your basic Xbox name over the ship if somebody's actually there.
Aren't you gonna switch back to normal mode instead of third person?
Yep. Alright. So I like that. Alright, now let's go to planet and find some of that material.
Planets can't look too different from the beginning.
They really want me to shoot this thing. That's the moon I've been to. I guess I can scan
What
it.
about there was this big lush planet I saw?
That's this one here.
Ooh, can we go to that one?
Eh,
It's
I've already
close.
discovered it. That's not important. This is
Unknown
an unknown planet.
Here. Don't let that.
Solarium,
Copper.
copper. Definitely has copper. This one had
Copper.
copper as well as cobalt and some other things. Definitely a better planet, but let's go to this one because we haven't been there. It's going to be ugly, and that's okay.
Lua.
That's what it's named now, but I can rename it once we discover it. This is pretty much the same, your pulse engine.
Yeah.
Although I think I'm running out of fuel on it. Now's a good time to check out that stuff. This needed tritium. So before I get there, I will have to mine some rocks. But this hostile alien thing keeps... Oh, he found salvage tech as my valuable cargo. What? I'm being attacked.
Whatever. If you go quick enough, you could probably still make it to the
No,
planet.
there's too many of them. I am dead. I am dead because I don't even know what my shields take. I'm not prepared I have not upgraded my weapons or anything for my spaceship.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good.
trying to outrun them. 5 attack ships. If it was 1, I might try to attack them. 5 is crazy.
We outrun them.
3 minutes.
I'm outrunning them, but I can't actually... I know if I get to the planet, they'll leave me alone. Looks like they're kind of slow. One of these days, I'll get to fighting them again. But I want to upgrade my weapons, my shields, and all that kind of stuff. Alright, we outran them.
Good. It was gonna take 2 minutes if we didn't.
Or they're still behind me. Oh, there's a different planet. Have we been to that one?
Saturn.
No. It's unknown.
We're not
That
going
one looks
yet.
nice. It looks like a water planet.
They are. They're definitely water planets.
Fiery planet too.
This one's going to be almost as good by the looks of it. What? It'll make finding copper easier.
Daddy was
Well, I
right.
can see a tiny graphics improvement.
You haven't even... We're not even on the planet yet. We're in the atmosphere.
I
You can't
know.
see much to begin with from the atmosphere.
It just looks like
And
rocks.
this is not a good planet. It's a rock planet.
I
We
know,
said that
that's
already.
why I wanted to go to the lush. I found a creature.
Yep, there will be creatures here, but we're not looking for creatures. We're looking for copper. You have clouds now. You didn't have like any kind of atmosphere stuff before. You can get higher. It's really hard to like look down. I feel like it used to be easier for some reason to like fly and look at where you're going. Oh, it said I had copper. I don't see any. At least not from the air.
I don't really see anything. Wait, are those creepy tentacles still here?
I don't know. We're gonna land here. Remember, taking off though uses that fuel every time we take off, and that kind of stinks. Alright, so we have a fiery planet, sunny, relaxed, high flora, average fauna. Fauna are animals, so there are some here we can check. 6 species to discover. Oh,
The evil tentacles are here.
yes, and they're great because they give you oxygen. So you just blow them up.
And ferrite dust.
Nope, I blew a rock up. Those give you oxygen. So what you want to do is like scan stuff, right?
Thermal
This,
protection.
look, this is an unidentified mineral. It gives you ferrite dust. You can destroy it if you want, and you get some ferrite dust. Now if you scan it, first you get a little bit of money. I used to not scan any of the plants, right? Kind of didn't have a purpose. There's a lot more data on the screen now. Metal content 68%. It has phosphorus as a secondary element now. So you might get some phosphorus out of it. You might not. So I got some ferrite dust. Let's see if I get any phosphorus. That has carbon, and if you don't scan it, I don't think you get... Yeah, see, I got 2 phosphorus from that. If you don't scan it, you don't get the secondary element. So it's pretty important to scan these that you run into.
Radium.
Radon. So I do spend a lot of time kind of just scanning every little plant and mineral just so I make sure I get everything out of destroying them as I can. Now also notice as that's scanning, right? We have something over there. That's a copper deposit. It's
That's
691 away. It's kind of far. That's something, a subterranean relic. That's actually really close, and I've never actually seen one of those before. Copper deposit, 500, 590. Cargo drop, 134. That's pretty close. Red means an unidentified animal. Oh, what was flying over there? Maybe just a spaceship.
There's someone else.
You can scan from that far away.
I guess I can. I can zoom. So there's that flower. But basically, I'm looking for copper. That's a phosphorus. See, there's a creature.
It kind of looks cute.
The creatures are kind of still looking the same. They're not.
Oh, it's heading towards you.
Was it friendly? Hopefully. I didn't check. Phosphorus. Oh, that copper's really far away. We have heat. It's a hot planet, so as you can tell, we're burning up.
Can you ride these animals like you could an Ark?
No, not that I know of anyway. I suppose it could be possible later or something. They say they're still going to update it more, so that could be something they do. But for now, I don't think you can. Alright, there's that. 131. I want to go to that.
But you're gonna heat to that.
What is that? Oh, it's deep. Oh, so I lost where it was already. See, that's bad, right? Okay, there it is. When you hover over something like that, you can tag it with X. Now it's there. It won't go away.
Aren't you gonna get heated?
Yeah, it's going down. You know how that works. If it goes down, you start to die, you can replenish it with some material or go underground. So that's the subterranean relic that I want to try to get to, and this seems like a hole that I want to go in. Now it can be dangerous to go in these, like lots of poisons and stuff.
It looks red.
I'm going to use my, I don't know why they put the flashlight so far away, but let's see if hopefully I can get out of here. Alright, so it's not a cave all the way to the relic. Now I gotta find where the relic was.
Didn't you tag it?
I did, so it should be, there it is, that direction. So we're going to switch over to my terrain manipulator, and we can drill a little tunnel, right? Gotta make it go up a little bit, because it apparently is up.
Can you keep doing that forever? Or does it have some sort of limit?
It has a floor. Like, did I miss it? 'Cause I came out, but I did not see a relic. Did you?
No.
Let's carve out a bigger tunnel then.
Are you getting anything from this?
No, this is just creating caves. It's terrain manipulation, remember?
But we used to have to use bombs to do it.
Yeah. So they've changed how some of that works. I don't know what happened to it, guys.
Did you accidentally blow it up?
I guess it's possible. I don't know if I blew it up or just didn't quite find it. They do have other underground things that are very easy to find, and they let you know as soon as you find it. I don't know what an underground relic is, but maybe it's like right below me or something. Am I still underground?
Yeah.
Maybe if I get far away it'll come back. Maybe it's around the corner. See, toxins. Now I'm getting poisoned. Always something down here. More. They're usually flowers that you can blow up if you want. I'm trying to see if that came back. Those look like flying things.
And there's a lot of them.
Well, I guess that is a bust. I either missed it, didn't find it, or blew it up. So, maybe a different planet. I'll figure it out. I will try to show you some of the other things, though. Assuming I get out
Like
of here.
maybe
There's the toxin. Yeah, we'll get to that, so don't worry about that anymore, okay?
Lucky. That's a thing. There's a thing that had an exclamation mark above your head. It was like this beehive thing.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. So, the problem with this game is exactly what's happening right now. You get sidetracked. And it takes forever. If you don't have focus to do what you're trying to do, or go after what you want to go after, you can just sit here for hours and, you know, not get anywhere. So right now I'm trying to get out of this hole because it did me no good. Must be close. And if I don't get out, I'm going to be stuck because I don't have any way to get any more Farah. There we go. So now it's daytime. Yay. Alright.
Unidentified material alert.
I don't care. I'm here for copper. Okay?
No, it's not a set. Another sentinel.
I don't know what a solar vine is. There's a buried technology module. Those are easy to dig up and find. Yeah, thermal protection. Where's the closest copper? Maybe it is that one. Solar vine, phosphorus,
Another solar vine.
1,000, 525 for that one. Alright, let's head to that one. We'll tag it. Whoa. Actually, I'm better mine some of this ferrite because I might need to charge that again. You can still go underground to get away from some things, like the heat. But other things, like radiation, sometimes it's still underground, so you can't necessarily get away from it.
At least the poison shield has more stuff now.
And then see this thing? This is an unidentified material. We can identify it. Sodium nitrate crystals. It requires an advanced mining laser. Now I have bought these schematics to an advanced mining laser. Whoops, wrong menu. And I can build it, but I need technology modules, which I don't know how to build. So those are needed like everywhere. As soon as I figure those out, I'll be able to build lots of things.
Advanced mining.
Oops, I didn't need to do that then, did I? I also will need some carbon.
Another advanced mining laser.
Well, let's get on the carbon then. The bigger the item, the more it's probably going to be an advanced mining laser. Minus some of the big trees. Big trees don't seem to need an advanced laser, but rocks and crystals do.
Why do sentinels come after you again?
Sentinels are a mystery why they're there, but they kind of keep the world
Clean?
they don't like people like you making a mess out of it.
So they basically don't like you mining things.
Right. Like here is sodium. This can be pretty useful, although this planet seems to have a lot of it. So I grab that when I can. Better identify this material so I get the bonus stuff out of it. Now, some people don't like the mining constantly and the managing of your inventory. There's still a lot of that you have to do. I think it's more interesting now because there's more levels of how you can mine, like the advanced mining laser, hazmat gloves. There's all kinds of other stuff. More materials, more ways you put it together.
There's gloves.
Yeah.
Something that you...
It was one of those plants like that one. They're all over the place.
Tentacles.
Yeah.
I thought I was an animal.
You know where your ship is?
It's on the map somewhere.
I wish you had an infinite jetpack.
Well, you definitely can buy upgrades to it. Find schematics or build upgrades. almost there.
To me, it seems like the reason some of these materials require a advanced mining laser was because they're materials you might want later in the game.
Yeah, it kind of works like that. Right now I need that copper, but this sentinel needs to go away. He's gonna get mad. I need terrain manipulator to actually
Fire a gun.
get the copper. So it's a little different than before. Before you used to use a mining beam. This is a terrain manipulator. It gets rid of the ground, which includes the non-copper ground. So you are drilling a hole and you can go, and I'm already depleted, so I need lots more ferrite.
Is ferrite
So-
basically the carbon of the terrain manipulator?
Well, there is also carbon that comes from trees. So no, not really. Well, yeah, I mean, if you consider carbon is what you do to increase your mining beam, ferrite is what you do for your manipulator. And it doesn't have to be, oh, where is it? Charge mining beam. Why isn't it there? There's shortcut keys, but also you could just come in here like always. There it is. It can also take pure ferrite or magnetized ferrite. Now I'm assuming if you use pure ferrite, you may get more out of it than ferrite dust. So this is what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to go...
Oh.
Alright, so I should build a cave, but I can't. So I'm going to come in here and fix this with my sodium. I'm going to use sodium nitrate. There we go. I'm going to do life support. That uses oxygen. So that's why I grab oxygen and stuff like that. So I can do that.
Do you need any more copper?
Wow, look at all those animals in the sky.
They kind of look cute,
They
but I
have
can't
4
really
wings.
see their face.
Yeah, well, they're just flying things. I've never actually found a mean flying one, but I suppose it's possible. Any more?
It said unpredictable. So they might attack, they might not.
Okay. So, like I said, I have a portable refinery. So I'm going to use that, right? You go to your quick menu and place it. Okay. Now it takes fuel. So you put some fuel in there, carbon. And then it takes an input. We're going to put our ferrite dust in there. And then it's going to make pure ferrite. And it's going to take 52 seconds to process all of that. And while that's processing, I'm going to go grab more.
This bonus material actually seems really hard to get.
You get a lot less of the bonus material, if any. Sometimes I think you don't get any.
A lot of times you don't really get it.
Yeah, but it's hard to say,
Hey,
because
there
see,
you go. There's
it
some
just
fluff.
tells you later. Like it, you know what I mean? Like I'm getting ferrite now, but it's not telling you that. See now, oh, I just got some radon. So I'm getting stuff from everything. It's just I don't know how much I'm getting.
I might actually want to play this more.
And we haven't even gotten to
Those good green big planets.
right. Well, my home base is on one of those. So the idea is that we get some of this copper, we refine it, we get some antimatter, and then we go home, where I can show you my base and hopefully build a terminal. So next time I get into a system like this, I can go home anytime I want.
Ostriches.
Yeah, like 4-legged ostriches.
They're gonna attack you.
Well, one of the key reasons of scanning these, not just for the money, but
Worry.
to make sure that they're not dangerous.
Those creatures are worry. I don't think that means dangerous.
Right. You know, but it's better to know earlier than later.
Maybe you could play a game as a sentinel basically you can't really use your terrain manipulator.
Uh-oh.
Attacking.
Attacking is not a good idea. Unless you have a place to hide. Which right now I don't, because I haven't built that tunnel enough.
The Sentinel's searching.
While it's looking for me, I'm gonna mine some more of this rock. I wonder if he can hear me.
Probably can't. Because video game AI is not that smart.
It's as smart as they program it. You know why it's not very smart? Because if it was too smart, you would lose all the time and have no fun.
Yeah. But final boss AIs are supposed to be tough.
Oh, come on, get away from me. I could definitely attack him once I carved out some of that copper. I can make a little tunnel to hide in, but I don't even have my ferrite stuff yet.
More copper.
Okay,
Searching.
maybe I made him, dragged him too far away so I can finish my job over here. Alright, so I'm going to take this. See if I have any more to put in here.
You can put oxygen in there.
Yeah, you could put all kinds of stuff in there, and you probably will have to at some point, but I have not
Yeah.
needed to do that a lot.
Sentinels are way easier than they were before. I swear they were a lot faster before. And it took them like 30 seconds to stop searching.
Well, I don't know why I can't repair my manipulator from that shortcut menu anymore. I used to be able to. Alright, so now that that's ready, we can get back to mining this copper.
You get the terrain manipulator automatically.
I don't think so, but it's pretty
Because
early.
it said terrain manipulator required. So like if I don't...
No, you don't get it in the beginning, but it comes pretty quick. So here's my tunnel.
Once we actually
gonna
made a tunnel...
Make a tunnel this way. See, now I can hide. Oh, what happened?
You're in a
You
cave.
fell.
Did I fall?
Yeah, you fall. Yeah,
Well, that's not what I wanted to do. What happened?
you're in a cave.
Something happened, but you're in a cave now.
Why is the torch so far away to turn on? Did I fall into the cave or run into the cave?
It looks like you just ran into it. That looks like a hole.
Well, that's even better.
That's just more cave.
No, then I did not. Yeah.
Stupid toxin. Ooh, sodium-rich plant. Exit.
Well, careful when you're just making holes into the ground, I guess.
Yep.
Could fall into a subterranean cave, which we already know existed. Now I'm stuck. I'm not stuck, but... Oh, stop with the toxins.
I know, they appear.
They were...
disappear. You're gonna have to drill out.
There's that signal usually means our guy is watching us somewhere.
Okay.
I hope I'm going up. There we go. Alright, now where's my copper? There it is. I'm 200 units away from where we were trying to mine this stuff.
Can you mine it from there?
Man, I came out of a mountain.
No, the Sentinel's heading straight towards their copper deposit.
I can't believe I walked that far. you have to craft your bowcaster bullets now, which kind of stinks, I think, a little bit. I don't remember doing that before.
No,
Maybe I did.
You don't have to. I kind of remember some of the things.
Yeah. Like I said, the other game, a couple years ago when this game first came out on the PlayStation 4, the difference between that and now, it feels like I played a beta. It feels like I played something unfinished, and you're just not, you know, fully baked. I don't know if it is now, but it's a lot better.
Weapon charge depleted.
See, now the train manipulator shows up there. Maybe it has to be completely gone for me to be able to use it.
That would be weird, though.
How much copper do you think I have? Have you been paying attention?
Probably got a lot.
Probably over 100.
Maybe over 9,000.
Well, that's probably enough to refine some of it while I get the rest. So I'm going to transfer the pure ferrite, because it definitely did use less pure ferrite than it did the ferrite dust. Copper. I need lots of chromatic metal, not just for the antimatter, but for other things. So we'll let those churn away and actually give it some more fuel. Uh-oh, condensed carbon. I've used all my condensed carbon, and I needed that as well. So now I'm in trouble. I need lots of carbon and more condensed carbon, or else I'm not going to be able to make my antimatter. Plenty of trees, though. This is actually a pretty large deposit of copper. Some of the other ones that I got were a lot smaller, quicker to get rid of. I have lots of pure ferrite now, so I can keep charging it. I think the charge of this terrain manipulator, you know, it doesn't last nearly as long as like the mining beam.
I know, but
and it costs more kind of to replenish too. Look, there's the cave I fell into.
I'm falling through again.
Yeah, that's probably good. This is still going.
Yep.
100%.
Alright, take the chromatic metal and do the rest of it.
I wonder if you could play the game kind of as a sentinel. Like, where you don't destroy any terrain.
No, you can't. You could never mine anything or do anything.
You couldn't get, there's no alternate ways of getting material?
Well, I guess you could buy it all, but how would you make money?
By scanning things.
Well, that would be very boring and long. I would not want to do that. I guess you potentially could, though. Alright, so over here.
Connor, if you could play a game as a sentinel, would you?
As a sentinel, you mean?
Yeah.
Maybe.
It doesn't matter what it is, kind of only play it for a couple days or a week.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Solanium. That's new.
Yep. I don't know what that does. I think if I don't have any of that special carbon, I'll have to make it in the refiner. You can mine the crystals to get that, but I haven't seen it in a while. It's not letting me grab the...
Exclamation mark. It was in the menu.
That's an unidentified plant.
More Scenario.
All right.
Can you pick that back up?
Yeah, it's portable. I mean, you put it down when you want it, and you take it where you want it.
Do you have a portable one in your base? Or like just one in your base?
I think I do have an extra one in my base because I forgot to take it when I left, and I had to build another one because I needed to do all this stuff. So I think you can buy one that's not. You can make one for your base that's not portable. It takes power and stuff, but I haven't done that yet. All right, let's see what happens. Put carbon in there. We get condensed carbon. 250 in will get me. Where does it say? 125 out. So basically 2 to 1. All right, let's check.
Unidentified species. It looks like a wolf.
I can make an antimatter. Yay! And now I can make, hopefully.
Another antimatter.
I mean, I could, but I wouldn't use another slot for that. I need a warp cell. I need antimatter housing, which needs some ferrite dust. So I turned on my ferrite dust into pure ferrite. So, I mean, I have to mine a few more rocks. Apparently that's a new rock. Even though they look the same, sometimes rocks have slightly different shape. That one's got sodium in it. Way harder, too. And it's getting hot in here. Whoa. Is there any place in here I can go without falling into the thing?
There.
It's too dark to tell. So once again,
Journey milestone.
I hope it's not. I'm already a nomad. I walk way too much apparently because that's the only one I'm ever at. Alright, hazard protection. It just takes sodium. I got plenty of sodium. I don't mind.
Hey, look, big rock over there. Man, that looks like it would be worth a lot of units.
Okay, so ferrite. I need more ferrite dust. I always switch my book. Actually, I probably don't need more of it. This big rock seems to give me a fair amount. Alright, so now let's craft the housing. Now let's craft the warp cell. Yay! Now let's go over to Starship. Go over to this part, hyperdrive, and give it the warp cell. Now we can go back home. Oh, I can't do it because my Starship's out of range. That's right. Is that the?
Hey, that's the wolf
No,
thing I
it's
was
fine.
talking about.
So now let's pick up my thing. Let's not forget it. And let's find my ship.
That's not your ship. That's your ship.
There it is. That direction. Let's run as fast as we can to get over there. There's vehicles now in the game that came with the prior update before this last update.
Yeah.
But I don't have
remember.
anything for that yet.
Really? It seemed to actually be kind of easy to get this tiny, small vehicle
Well,
for this update.
that was because I had millions of dollars and
You would
I
play
had
the, like,
all
a bunch
kinds
of
of.
the game.
Yeah, it was ready to give it
Yeah,
those
you even
quests
had
to
a
me.
freighter.
Yeah, exactly.
Your own
I haven't
personal
even
freighter.
seen. The person that I saw had a freighter, but I've not seen how you get a freighter.
It's probably something later in the game. tells
It's
you.
probably not too far away. Maybe I just didn't run into that path. What are these things? They look weird, huh?
Looks like they produce things. Oh, they're the solar vines.
It doesn't tell me what they do. I wonder if I mine them.
Oh, you could try. No, actually, there's a set one.
Kind of not Sentinel can hear you, so.
It's not working. Hazmat gauntlet required. Okay, so a special thing to mine it. So probably it's a resource that's probably pretty important, but
Okay, that was really weird.
this
I just
planet's
got-
dark a lot. It's like almost always night here. Where do you think the sun is?
Hidden behind all those toxic looking.
Oh, look.
Hey, look, Saturn.
That's not Saturn.
It looks like Saturn.
It's
so
a
I'm gonna
planet
call it
with
Saturn.
rings. There's a planet and there's a planet. You can name it Saturn if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna name it Saturn.
SkylanderNutts Saturn? Is that what you want to name it?
Sure.
Okay, now I can fuel the hyperdrive. There we go.
You have one hyperdrive.
Taking off. Into
3,
space.
2, 1.
I wait a few seconds to get far enough from the planet before I stop. Actually, while I'm here, I will need some of that.
Oh yeah, I
Fatty?
totally forgot
So-
you can blow up meteorites.
It's not, yeah, not only can you, it's, as far as I know, very important. It's how you get stuff. Oh, that's gold.
Gold?
I don't want
You
gold.
struck rich.
Yeah, it's how I made some money, for sure. But I need the material that will recharge my drive and stuff. That stuff. Tritanium. Now remember, it was like you had titanium and some other stuff in the game. That still could be here, but I've never heard of Tritanium.
Silver. Triton.
Yeah, you get a lot from these little rocks, I guess. There's also, at least in my galaxy, lots of gold and silver up in these asteroids. Like that long one over there, that's probably maybe too far away, but that's something like gold or silver usually.
You actually did hit.
Yeah, I don't have the best weapons. I tend to stick to the rocks that are near me. Alright, now we can leave. That's probably enough. So we pull up the galaxy map.
You are here.
Yep, I am there, but I need to go home. If I can spin the camera around. Oh, well, let me even go home. Let's see. Free explore. It only took me one jump to get from my home base. I hope I can get back. I don't even know if I can. Oh. Why can I not go home? Maybe if I set a waypoint on it? I can't even... The controls here seem way worse than it used to be. I don't understand exactly how to manipulate this map. No black hole. Custom waypoint. I'd like to set one on my home base. That's not it. There we go. Custom waypoint. Select targeted system. Set waypoint. Okay. Now can I go there? Warp. Yay! Going home. The warping
It's kind of the
is
same.
kind of the same.
But you can see your ship this time.
Now you can see your ship. It's a lot like Destiny.
Or Star Wars.
No, Destiny. That's the game that does exactly this. Alright, so That's not my planet. Is that my planet? That's not my planet. Warp fuel depleted. Yes, I know this. Whoa. Warp fuel source is 161616 has been a code that comes up in lots of weird things. Accept guidance to fuel source. Yes, it's kind of the weird story, is anything with 161616. Plotting route. Abandoned building, is that where it is?
Driving wolf.
Well, because I'm not going anywhere. Nope, fuel source detected over there. Alright, we're not going there though. That is for another day.
I wonder if you actually left your game on for a week.
No.
Would you get there?
Well, yes, if I'm moving. I don't know if I'm moving.
There's a little house icon.
Nope, abandoned building. I need SkylanderNutts 0002. It should be a colorful world. I'm just gonna... Is it right in front of me? Nope. I'm gonna just get away from this planet. So this Awakenings Follow Starship Automatic Guide, that's part of like this weird story. Remember the story with Atlas before?
Yeah, oh, there's your home planet.
Base. It's maybe like that. I don't know for sure. I learned an Atlas word, but I don't know if it's as cryptic and mysterious as Atlas. Atlas was kind of weird, but...
Can you go any faster than that?
Nope, that is as fast as I can go within this solar system. 260... Where's my speed? One of those numbers is my speed, I think. I'll arrive in 20 seconds. Is that too long?
I'm tired.
You're tired? You don't want to wait 20 seconds?
Okay. 10 seconds. It should be able to last without falling up. Sweet.
There's a lot of water on this planet. I have not explored the water yet, but it looks pretty cool. There we go, coming onto my little island. Hopefully nobody's come trash my base. I don't know if that's possible. That'd be bad. Pull up! Whoa!
You almost wrecked.
I did almost wreck, and that's something else they added. You can wreck, I think, now in this game. Oh, you know what's wrong? I hate my controls, so I have to change it. Change my controller. Just controls. There we go, that's better.
That's your house?
That's my base. Am I landing on top of it? That'd be nice. There it is. I haven't discovered too many building materials, so it's not super great. I have a door somewhere. I do carve out part of the mountain.
This doesn't look like No Man's Sky. It looks way more, I don't know,
like art?
better. Yeah, like art.
Yeah. So to build stuff, like I built this, basically walls. I have a second floor because I thought I was going to put storage up there. Oops, I missed. But then the storage didn't work like I wanted. So here's my locked crate, but you can't store anything in it. I don't understand. It's just, you can't interact with it. It's just like a decoration. That's not what I wanted. So apparently I need to do something else to find storage. So I don't know what I'll make the upstairs someday. Right now I have a save point here. It's portable, so I can take it with me so I can save anywhere, but you can also save when getting out of your ship. But if you get stranded far away from your ship, you may want to save anyway. I have a blueprint analyzer. Let's see if I have any. I think I might. So salvage modules that you get from underground, which you didn't see me do that, can allow you to unlock new things. Basically,
health station sounds useful.
Yeah. Wooden doorway, which I already have. I don't know why that's in there. It must be different. Wooden window panel, hazard protection unit. Hazard protection charging system. I don't know what that is, but I guess that's like your health station. You put it on the wall, and if you're low on hazard health, you come in there and you can recharge it real quick. Massage module. That's new. I don't know what that is.
Message.
Oh, you're right. Message. That's like a massage module. Why would I need that? Okay, well
To
that's
improve your comfortableness.
I guess that's not a stat as far as I know. Communication station. I don't know what that does. Messages. Yeah, okay. That's kind of like the message terminal. I don't know what
For
the
the
difference
massage.
is. Wooden arch, and then some colored lights. Foundation. I don't know what that's for.
There's a table. Like
And then
table.
the old style stuff, like a cylindrical room.
You want the table?
Table, yeah. I don't really want any of this stuff. I'm not much of a decoration guy. I'm definitely more function over form. So, like this hazard protection unit, I'll go ahead and learn.
Dad.
I'll learn the health station.
I thought Destiny is just like No Man's Sky.
No, Destiny's not just anything like No Man's Sky. Completely different games. So don't think like
Well, this isn't No Man's Sky or another game. I remember that you could store stuff. I thought it was last year's season 5 on PlayStation before they added the update.
that. Oh yeah,
Like you can store stuff in.
I was
like,
storing
lockers.
stuff in the PlayStation version. Yeah, I had unlocked
Yeah, why
stuff
can't
like that.
you do
I don't
this?
have the recipes for that yet. I
Oh.
just started the game. This is on the Xbox, not the PlayStation 4, so I don't have the same game. This is a new game. Now that I unlock that, I might be able to make it. Is it equipment? Probably not. It's probably not decoration. Well, maybe it is. Lights? Nope. Basic components. Wooden components. This makes me think I can get other components. Maybe it is equipment. What is this? Permanent technology. Oh, that's what I want to build.
You need
I need ionized cobalt, which I think I just have to refine some cobalt. I should be able to make this fairly easily. There's my health station. I need more ionized cobalt and the uranium that I sold, of course.
And the metal plating. Don't
Metal
forget
plating's
that.
easy. So I guess that those are my next steps. If I build that terminal thing, I will be able to fly back to this after going to a space station. I'll be able to teleport basically from that system into this system, then back again, which would be great. And then I got to go check out what this Awakenings thing and getting fuel from whatever. So plenty of things to do. I'm actually pretty enjoying No Man's Sky now. I mean, it was pretty okay before, but it's definitely feeling more like a actual game now. But I think if anyone got turned off or just didn't like the basic gameplay of it before, they're not going to like it now. Even if it does have a few more paths and complexities to it than it did before. So what do you guys think? You guys want to play this more?
Sure.
Maybe. If
Maybe.
I get bored of two of my
You
favorite
started to
games.
play it, yeah. You started to play a lot of it before. You
Yeah.
might be able to play again.
If I get bored of everything, I might play it.
Yeah, it seems somewhat faster to build stuff than it did, but I don't know. There's also more complexity to it, which kind of slows it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good relaxation game in between the, stressful games. You can play this in a mode called permadeath survival, where if you die one time, your entire game is gone.
Oh.
But I'm not going to do that. That's just crazy.
Wait, did they remove creative mode?
Nope, that's still in here too. Creative mode is still here. Survival mode is here where you can die, but the ultimate hard mode is survival permadeath, meaning you only get one life. If for whatever reason you get 100,000 hours into the game and you accidentally land on a planet with a giant dinosaur and stomps you, that's it. You're done. Start over. And I'm not doing that. So.
I'm not doing it because I'll probably die first thing.
Yep.
That
All right, guys. Well, that's our look at No Man's Sky, the next update, and the first time on the Xbox One. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope any sci-fi fans out there might get a kick out of this game. It's pretty cool. I do kind of like it, but it's not the best game in the world. So Until next time, thanks for watching. Come back, watch more of our videos, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.